when you're talking about an end user, first time home buyer or something, with the help of mom and dad, like buying an $800,000 one bed.
They have two cars.
They have one for sure, right? Like they have a car. They can afford an $800,000 condo. They have a car. 9 out of 10. Now, granted, I do have that sort of segment of people who have given up the car, and that segment will grow over time. Of the people who can simultaneously afford $800,000 condo and don't have a car, like that segment will continue to grow.
What's going to happen? We got 3.5 months left in 2023. What do you see happening with the markets going forward?
You got like 30 condo launches happening this fall.
What?
27 of which will fail. And by fail, I just mean fail to hit their targets, right? Fail to be a success and whatever. Obviously, people have redefined what success means on condo launch, but I think most of them will fail. Whatever that new metric is, whether it's 50%, 60% on launch, most will fail. Some prices that some of these sites are coming out will surprise some consumers a little bit. It'll still be high. It'll still be considerably higher than resale comparables, but it will be lower than launches that we saw earlier this year and last year, because developers are realizing, I mean, you're caught between a rock and a hard place. You either don't launch because you know you cannot sell at the prices you're going to launch at, or you find a way to squeeze your margin down and you launch at lower pricing, and that's your only hope. So some of these prices are surprising.
Really? What about incentives? Are they going price instead of incentive, or have they given up on both? More incentives on top of?
Yeah, I mean, you got all kinds of creative stuff, like rental guarantees are like the norm now.
The norm.
Deposits, are they going up or down? Like what are the deposits?
Pushing deposits out as far as absolutely possible.
Okay. Same amount, but pushing them
stretched.
Yeah, stretching them out, breaking them down into 2.5%, etc., like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Parking
guarantee. Parking. What about parking?
Like, has that gone up or down? Like, have they taken a hit on parking?
No,
Parking's
I mean,
up, right? Because they're doing less
always
parking
taking
in
a
these
hit.
projects.
Yeah, you're doing less parking, so I mean, it's hard to get your paws on parking.
Yeah.
Everything that's launching downtown is limited in parking.
So is parking prices going up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bullish on parking spots.
That's interesting. Yeah. Let's go. Well, Jordan needs a fourth, apparently. He's looking for more parking in his building. Can't move because he's got too many cars, this guy. What are your cars, Jordan? What kind of cars?
It's not. I don't have anything flashy. It's just I'm just a car. I'm just a car guy. Like I don't know, man. I need 3 spots.
This is a problem to have. Yeah. God, can you imagine, TK? I don't even have 2 cars right now.
Well,
I'm doing something wrong, TK.
I envy you.
No, I need a car.
He's got room for 6.
But I'm waiting. I hear car prices are coming down.
Okay, just to be clear, like I'm not sitting in my ivory tower here. Like one of the cars is a 1989 BMW 325i that just broke. Now I got to replace the engine.
It parks really well though.
Yeah, it's so small, man. The things, like, they really built cars a lot smaller back then.
Is it a manual transmission?
Yeah, but
that's fun. That's a fun car.
Yeah, it is a good car.
It's a good car.
So yeah, I think most condo launches this fall will fail. It'll put developers in really tight spots because they're already like they're all launching with their best foot forward. So like if you fail on launch, where do you go?
Where do you go? So hold on, the ones you assume will not fail, what is different about them? Why do you assume that they won't? Is it a price thing only?
Price and demographic. So I think
demographic.
For example, I think Bellwood's house will do better than the average launch this fall.
What's that?
The reason is because it's 111 Strawn. So where Penny's is. And the reason I think it'll do well is because it's a lot of larger suites with terraces.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mid-rise building in Trinity Bellwoods. And the thing with Bellwoods is you talk to downsizers in Bellwoods and they don't want to leave Bellwoods, right?
Well,
and what is there for condo supply in Bellwoods? Like nothing, right?
This sounds familiar, TK. This sounds familiar.
They're not worried about what the price per square foot is. They're not worried about anything other than just securing a place for them to live in.
Yeah, they're not dissecting things.
A great place.
To the same degree as somebody buying a commodity product. Yeah.
So this product is not like 400 square foot units for $1,500 a foot or $1,200 a foot. This is like, where are we at price per square foot here? Are we allowed to talk about it yet?
I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Sorry. But this is a nice product though.
Yeah, it's a great product.
Nice
so
product.
I think it'll do better than I don't think it's going to blow out 100% on opening weekend, but I think it'll do a lot better than the median, the average condo launch this fall.
That makes sense.
Out of those 30, how many roughly do you think are like ones that you'd recommend clients to be looking at?
4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the rest of them you're looking at and you're just like, nobody's going to be getting this from me, and recommending that they go there.
Yeah.
And what about stuff off of like the subway, like not close to transit, those ones that are kind of the in-between spots? Are those things selling anymore, or does everybody need to take transit right now?
No, they're still selling.
Yeah. People like, what's going on? I loved your video about the parking, and some of us know that like they've eliminated or they've made no parking minimums anymore. You put a video out about it, but like what's actually happening? Are there people that want buildings but there's no parking, so they don't want to live there?
Yes.
And would you say like how often is that happening now?
I don't know. It's tough to put a number on it, but it's pretty frequent.
It's frequent. Like you feel like you're noticing it.
I'd say the majority of people would want parking.
Well, especially when you're talking about.
This is interesting. Yeah.
When you're talking about end users, right? Investors, they don't care. But like when you're talking about an end user, first time home buyer or something, with the help of mom and dad, like buying an $800,000 one bed.
They have 2 cars.
They have one for sure, right? Yeah. Like they have a car. They can afford an $800,000 condo. They have a car. 900. Now, granted, I do have that sort of segment of people who have given up the car, and that segment will grow over time, of the people who can simultaneously afford $800,000 condo and don't have a car. Like that segment will continue to grow, in my opinion.
Are those the people that are like okay with the 15-minute city? Like they're going to work downstairs and they're going to shop downstairs and they're just fine with that kind of arrangement?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's not okay with that.
I don't even know why it's a fucking issue, this 15-minute city.
I think they're not.
It sounds pretty fucking good to me.
Yeah, the people who aren't okay with the 15-minute city are not okay with like some other version of the 15-minute city that they've constructed.
Right.
In their mind, that isn't actually what people are putting forward. I think.
I'm all for.
Or they have no intention of living in that building, but they just have a problem with change.
Yeah.
Well, it's like people comment on whenever I talk about any condo building that's being built on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, people always flood my comments with 15-minute city. And I'm like, if you currently live in Toronto, you currently live in a 15-minute city. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You fucking assholes. What is going on out there?
But you can walk to everything in 15 minutes. Is that not by definition? You live in Liberty Village. What can you not get to in 15 minutes? So by definition, we're already there.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.